A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. Well, we can finally say it. NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Hard spots filled by Irving and LeVert. Green is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Thunder, Hill is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Horford. And it's Poirier in at the 5 spot. And here we are. Opening night. Brent, do you have any special memories from an opening night you played in?
Oh, Kevin, you're bringing me back now. October 31st, Halloween, 1997. I remember playing against the Phoenix Suns. We lost the games. Clippers went down in flames. But man, oh man, I'll never forget stepping on that court for the first time.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Ariza. Offensive rebound, Nets. Jordan's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Ariza. Here's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now, here is Irving. Over Hill. Hill pulls it in. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He feeds it to Horford. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Now here's Durant. And yes, it's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Good on the shot.
If you're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander, he can still get in the mid-range and do damage.
The pass to Irving. Over Hill. The shot's good from Irving.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's LeVert. There's the feed to Green. Jordan up top. Jordan with the screen on Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Durant down low. Ariza covering. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Back to Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. But they get it back. Here's LeVert. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. It's Ariza on the wing. Guarded by KD. Over Green. Ariza no luck.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hill looking it over. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Irving. Got that bucket in no time at all. Gilgeous Alexander's got his second basket.
Gilgeous Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
KD, that's for two. And he knocks down the jumper. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Oklahoma City shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Gilgeous Alexander against LeVert.
Gilgeous Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Here's Irving. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Ariza with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Seven-foot shot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Irving looking over the floor. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Durant kicks to LeVert. Another shot, driving in, and he lays it up and in. LeVert's got 5.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Here's Dort. And it's sent back by KD. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Irving. Outside Durant. Jeff Green on the wing. Passes to LeVert. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Number 1, George Hill.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Allen comes in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert.
And a former high-level recruit, Dort went undrafted, but it didn't take him long to make an NBA team. and contribute.
He played around 20 minutes a game last year for OKC, and he just really prided himself on bringing toughness and defense on a nightly basis. Trust me, there's plenty of other guys on that roster who can do the scoring job, so he settled in nicely and continues to work on being more consistent offensively.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Harris has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Kyrie Irving. And he sinks the second. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to KD. Plays it up and banks it in. KD's got 6 points.
What a nice touch from KD. There's no spot on the floor where he doesn't feel confident from.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 5.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nets leading by 4.
Hey, right here.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. With the step back. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Now the pass to Pokusevski. Here's Baisley. Here's Dort. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. Pokusevski can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Harris finds Dinwiddie. Left side, KD. The Thunder pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. 2 points, that one goes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler, and when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Pass to Durant. He takes it in, and KD throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Luwawu. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Nets lead by 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Pokusevski. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Dort. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Dort misses. Nets leading by 9. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Dort. There's the screen. There's the drive. Muscala. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Nets leading by 11. Here's Luwawu. Count it. Luwawu's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie against Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile. Total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duties. Green is out there with LeVert, and it's Jordan in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Irving can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The Thunder have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Free throw drops for Al Horford.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
a solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. It's tipped. Here's Dort. Outside, Horford. Outside, Hill. Shot clock at 3. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Nets leading by 13. The pass to LeVert. On the wing, Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hill. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And that one misses.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 8.
And checking out the numbers for George Hill, how he performed last season. Put up about 9 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Here's Poirier. No points in the game yet for him. Horford the pass to Poirier. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Outside Irving. And the Nets miss again.
It's rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now here's Ariza. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Trevor Ariza, one of those hard hat guys who you know you're going to get what you get from him on a nightly basis. Guard on defense, and be a capable three-point shooter. Just comes to do his job.
And the first one drops. That one misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Green. The dish to Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And here is Hill. It's deflected. Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Dinwiddie dishes to Green.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Horford. Baseline try. Rebound Brooklyn. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. It's stolen by Green. Now, Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Pass to LeVert. Down low. Green kicks to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Ariza passes it to Horford. LeVert grabs the miss. Nets leading by 10. Dinwiddie wide open. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here is Horford. Hill with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever. which allows him to send those shots back.
And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for Jordan. And Durant subbed in for Jeff Green. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's sent back by Allen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
The pass to Pokusevski. Outside Hill. Pass to Pokusevski. Over Harris. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Luwawu Cabarro. He's checked in for Karis LeVert. Passes it to Bazley. 5 on the clock. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Luwawu. Dinwiddie against Hill. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Bazley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a little long. Nets leading by 14. Here's Luwawu. He's got 5. Dinwiddie attacking. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Nets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Thunder trailing by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bazley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala to the wing right side. Here's Pokusevski, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
There's the pass to Dinwiddie. With the drive, that one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
outside Hill. Fades away. The shot by Bazley, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Now here is Harris. He's covered by Muscala. Allen kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Lets it go from 11. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Dinwiddie against Hill. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 15-point game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dinwiddie outside.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pokusevski with the bucket.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. But he gets it back.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the Thunder another three.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 11. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here is Durant. 10 points for him. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Trevor Ariza out there with Horford. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's George Hill. And it's Poirier in at the 5 down low. And here's Hill for 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. It's LeVert on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Ariza outside. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Inside, Horford. And good that time. Horford's got 5.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 17 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Green, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Ariza. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That's good from Green. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Thunder trailing by 9. Hill passes to Poirier. Now here's Ariza. That shot no good. Great D that time from Green. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Ariza outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Pass to Durant. The 17-footer. Again, the Nets for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Ariza. The kick out to Hill. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, the jump shot continues to be a weapon that George Hill relies on to damage defenses.
Moving against Hill. No good on that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Passes it to KD. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. It's Hill on the wing. LeVert defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Poirier. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Horford. Clock at 4. Dort misses. Brooklyn leading by 6. Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Here's Ariza. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Dort gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that could have easily been an N1. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. For the 3, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
Here's Poirier. Horford, no luck. Brooklyn leading by 11. Now LeVert. Here's Irving. Thunder with the rebound. Poirier's got 8 rebounds in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dort misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Irving. Driving inside. Outside, KD. And it's blocked. Ariza with it. He's picked up by KD. Launches it. Horford, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A nice shot by KD.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 13. To the middle to end the drought. And finished off by Horford.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Outside Irving. Here's KD. They kick it out to Green. Again, the Nets for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 16. Pass to Poirier. Horford high post. KD's on him. The pass to Dort. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Caris LeVert. There's Dinwiddie. He's got 17. Pass to KD. Releases from 15. Here's Allen. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Allen's got his second basket of the night. Thunder trailing by 12. Driving the lane, Pokusevski. Great D that time from Durant. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jacks up a 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Passes it to Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Allen with the screen for Dinwiddie. This one for 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shoots from 12. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Over to the wing. Pass to Dort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And he can't get the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Muscala misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. And the Thunder going the other way now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. And the pass to Dort. Here's Pokusevski. Fires from deep. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Hill, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Brooklyn leading by 13. Dinwiddie outside. And Durant puts up a deep 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. KD's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. They set the pick.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Thunder have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Hill. Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Brooklyn, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
the amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, leading by 17. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Harris. Jared Allen is out there with Green. And it's Durant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Horford the pass to Bazley. Horford with the screen on Allen. Driving inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Hill. Here's Bazley with the drive.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Caris LeVert comes in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. He's off on the second. Brooklyn leading by 17.
Eyes on Kyrie.
Outside, KD. Dishes to Green. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Green. Durant's got 30 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot by Bazley, no good. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And here now the Thunder, following the bucket by the Nets. It's Ariza on the wing. Guarded by KD. It's stolen by Green. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's LeVert missing. Oklahoma City shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Ariza, right side. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Horford kicks to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three off target.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Durant. Sweet little floater. KD's got 32 points in the game.
I mean, what a talent this guy is. Durant has the ability to score from anywhere and now picking his spots.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
The turnover total in the first half, only one, but a totally different story here in the second.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Poirier's checked in. Thunder trailing by 21. Now here is Hill. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And last year in uncharted waters for the whole country, Brent, the NBA ended up with a pretty good plan, I think, using the Orlando bubble.
The first idea, Kevin, was to suspend the season. And that's where all the best decisions came from, Adam Silver and the league shutting down. What they were able to do in terms of the dynamics, the logistics, the decision to come to Orlando, to bring all these teams down, I thought was one of the more remarkable things, and we'll look back on it, that the NBA or any professional sports organization has ever done, given the unreal circumstances around the pandemic.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Nets leading by 18. Outside, KD kicks it to Green. And he drives in the 10-footer. And that one hits back iron.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Irving. Pass to KD. Jordan with a screen on Ariza. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Green. Pass to Irving from downtown. Nailed from three-point land. And the Nets lead by 20.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
LeVert with it. Hey, Brent, last postseason, we saw some teams have heated exchanges internally after tough losses. Does that happen very often?
If there's something, Kevin, that you feel you're capable of doing, and there's a lot at stake with regards to that in terms of not your reputation, but in terms of the type of respect that your team should be getting, yes, this happens a lot. It happens in the playoffs, and it's a bit more aggressive. But great teams find ways to work through those problems and become their best selves.
Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line, not afraid to get hit on his way up.
First one falls for him.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Well, we know it was a different kind of preseason for this year as the start of the season was delayed. Is that something the players like or don't like?
Old guys love it, Kevin. Young guys need the time. But given the circumstances around trying to get the NBA season not just started, but eventually back on the regular calendar that we're used to, this is something that every team has been dealt, and you've just got to play your cards wisely.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by Trevor Ariza.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now, here is Hill. Now the pass to Horford. Over Green. The Thunder with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Irving for 3. The offensive rebound. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Takes it inside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Claxton. Down low. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
We have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jerome. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Here's Jerome. Passes it to Poirier. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Horford. Yes, that goes in.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
Now here's LeVert. Shoots. Again, the Nets for two. The Thunder have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Jerome. Poirier passes to Horford. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. On the wing, Green, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Brown, 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane, and Brown throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Nets. Miller outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Outside, Green. The pass to Prince. Prince setting a pick for Brown. Back to Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Shot clock at 2. There's Miller with the 3. It's the Nets now. Prince dishes to Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.